Hello everyone, how are you? Hope you are doing very well. Welcome to our math class. Today we will continue lesson 5 in chapter 10. So today we will learn more about how to classify quadrilaterals. During this class time we will cover page 417 and 418. If you are ready for the class, please open page 417. Before starting to answer the question from your book, let's make a quick revision. So let's say, what does it mean quadrilaterals? Remember, quadrilaterals represent a polygon with 4 sides and 4 angles. We have some common quadrilaterals. First one is trapezoid. What does it mean? There is one pair of parallel sides. For example, this side, this line segment and the opposite line segment, they are parallel to each other. So pair represent 2 line segments. It represents one pair of parallel side. So if there is only one pair of parallel side, it represents my trapezoid. What about parallelogram? Parallelogram has 2 pairs of parallel side. This line segment and the opposite line segment, they are parallel. So there is only one pair of parallel side right now. So the other line segment, this one, and also opposite of line segment, they are also parallel to each other. It means there are 2 pairs of parallel side in parallelogram. What else? It has also 2 pairs of equal length sides. This line segment and the opposite line segment, they have equal length. This line segment and the opposite of line segment, they also has equal length. What about rhombus? Rhombus also has 2 pairs of parallel sides. What does it mean? Like we said before, this line segment and the opposite line segment, they are parallel to each other. It represents one pair. And the other pair is here. This line segment and the opposite line segment, they are also parallel to each other. So in rhombus, we can see 2 pairs of parallel sides. What about 4 equal length sides? So I know a quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. In rhombus, I need to see all sides are equal length. So when you see this line into all line segment, I can say all line segment has equal length. What about rectangle? We generally use rectangle and square. Okay, focus on rectangle and square right now. What does it mean, rectangle? Rectangle has 2 pairs of parallel sides, like rhombus and parallelogram. So see, one line segment and the opposite line segment, they are parallel to each other. This line segment and the opposite line segment, they are also parallel to each other. And also rectangle has 2 pairs of equal length side. So this line segment and this line segment, they have equal length, and this line segment and this line segment also has equal lengths. And also in rectangle, we need to see 4 right angles. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. This square represents right angles, so I see 4 right angles in rectangle. What about square? Represent square, so it has 2 pairs of parallel sides, like you see here, and 4 equal length sides, 4 right angles. All the sides are equal length and there are 4 right angles. Okay? After this quick revision, we can turn back your book. Please open page 417. It's asking for, tell whether the quadrilateral is also a trapezoid, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle, or square. So first of all, how many pairs of parallel sides? These pairs parallel to each other, and line segment AB and line segment CD, they are also parallel to each other, right? So it means there are 2 pairs of parallel sides. What about equal lengths? I know line segment BC, line segment CD, line segment DA, and line segment AB, they all equal lengths. So there is 4 sides of equal length. What about right angles? Can you see any right angles here? If there is a right angle, I need to see squares, right? So there is no square also in the corner. So I can say 0 right angles. What can I say about this quadrilateral? This quadrilateral ABCD is also a parallelogram and a rhombus. These properties for parallelogram and also for rhombus. Okay? It's asking for classify each figure as many ways as possible. So we can write more names. It say right quadrilateral, trapezoid, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle or square. Let's check question 2. So when I check this shape, I can see 4 sides and 4 angles, right? So I know each quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. In this situation, I just can say question 2, this shape just represent a quadrilateral. There is no any common quadrilaterals. I cannot say it's the parallelogram. It's just an example for a quadrilateral. What about question 3? In question 3, I can write more than one name. So I know there are 4 sides and 4 angles. So it's an example for a quadrilateral. At the same time, it's a parallelogram and rectangle. Remember their properties. 2 pairs of equal lengths, right angles for rectangle. So I can say this is a parallelogram. This is a parallelogram and this is a rectangle, right? So what about question 4? In this part, I can also write more than one name. So I know it has 4 sides and 4 angles. In this situation, it's a quadrilateral. It's also a parallelogram because it has 2 pairs of equal lengths and 2 pairs of parallel line segments, right? And also it's an example for a rhombus. So we can give more than one name for a quadrilateral if it has a specific name. So let's check on your own part. It's asking for again, classify each figure as many ways as possible. Right quadrilateral, trapezoid, parallelogram, rhombus, rectangle or square. We will do the same thing. Check shape question 5. So what can I say for this? First of all, I can say this is a quadrilateral, right? So, and also I can say it's a parallelogram because it has 2 pairs of parallel lines and 2 pairs of equal length sides. What about question 6? So I can say it's a quadrilateral. At the same time, it's a square. Remember, what does it mean square? So 4 equal lengths. So 4 right angles and 2 pairs of parallel line segment. And also it's an example for a parallelogram, rectangle and rhombus. What about question 7? I know it's an also example for a quadrilateral, right? And also it's an example for a trapezoid because there is one pair of line segments. They are parallel to each other. This line segment and this line segment, they are parallel to each other. If they are parallel to each other, I can say it's an example for a trapezoid. Good job. Right now, turn on the page. Please open page 418. Question 8 is asking for explain how a rhombus and square are alike and how they are different. So it's asking for the similarities and differences between a rhombus and a square. So let's check their shape, rhombus and square. What can I say about them? I can say both of them have 2 pairs of parallel sides, right? And also both of them has 4 sides of equal length. And also I know rhombus and square, they also are quadrilaterals. So I can say a rhombus and square are both quadrilaterals and parallelograms, both have 4 sides of equal length, and also I can say both have 2 pairs of parallel sides. What else? What is the difference between them? I know while a square has 4 right angles, a rhombus does not. Okay? Okay, right now let's check question 9. It says, classify the figure. Select all that apply. What does it mean quadrilateral? What I said. During this class I said a quadrilateral has 4 sides and 4 angles. Just this. So I know there are 4 sides here, right? Each line segment represents a side here. Okay, let's count the line segment. Let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this shape has 4 sides right now. What about angles? First angle here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It also has 4 angles. In this situation, I can say it's an example for a quadrilateral. But I cannot say it's an example for a trapezoid. Okay? But I can say it's an example for a parallelogram. That's all. I cannot say it's an example for rectangle or square. Check the shape of square. It should has 2 pairs of parallel sides, 4 sides of equal length, and 4 right angles. But I cannot see these properties on this quadrilateral. Okay, so this shape is an example for a quadrilateral and a parallelogram. Let's check the next question. It's asking for the Louvre Museum is located in Paris, France. Architect IMP designed the glass and metal structure at the main entrance of the museum. This structure is called the Louvre Pyramid. Below is a diagram of part of the entrance to the Louvre Pyramid. So it's asking for what? The quadrilaterals you see in the diagram. Check the diagram first. So this kind of complicated, right? So what you can see here? Can you see any trapezoid, rhombus, or parallelogram? Okay, let's check trapezoid. Can you see a trapezoid right here? So I know this line segment and the bottom of the line segment, they are parallel to each other. So in this situation, I can say there is one trapezoid here. What else? What can I see more? There are also 6 small parallelograms that also look like rhombuses. Parallelograms and rhombus, they look like each other, right? Okay, let's check. Just try to find these parallelograms and rhombus. Which shape represents the 6 parallelograms? Can you see it? Okay, let's check the first one. One here. Second one is here. 2, 3. Can you see this parallelogram? Okay, 4. 5 is here. And 6 is here. Okay, did you see these parallelograms? Right here, the top one. So there are also 6 parallelograms. Can you see any also triangle? We didn't check the triangles because quadrilaterals here has 4 sides. But can you say how many triangles can you see here? Just the small parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But there should be more. So check question 11. It's asking for how many triangles do you see in the diagram. Just explain it. In total, I can see 11 triangles. Try to find it first. Okay, then we will answer. I already showed 4 of them. Okay, let's start. 4 of them is here. 1 here. 2 here. 3 here. 4 here. So did you see these triangles, right? 4 triangles from here. So where is the 3, where is the 2, where is 1, and where is another one? How can I find? After I check these triangles, I need to check the second one. So I need to start from here. These triangles, check. Track the line segment. Can you see here? This is the first one for the next step. So the other one is here. Second one. Did you see these triangles, right? And in the middle one more. This is the third one. So there are 3 triangles here. So I already showed 4 triangles and 3 triangles. Next, 2 triangles. Where are they? Okay, after move one more step, I need to move one more step. I need to start from here. 1 triangle here. One of them is here. And the second one is right here. Right here. So, did you see 2 more triangles? Yes, there are 2 more triangles. This is represent these triangles. What else? One more. So, after come this point, I need to start from here. Now, let's check. 1 triangle here. So, next one represent this triangle. What else? This one. This triangle, where is it? This triangle is the biggest triangle here. All of them represent a triangle. So, this is the biggest triangle. In total, how many triangles I found? 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 equals 11. In total, I can find 11 triangles. Okay? Good job. Thank you so much. Take care of you.